Michael Jackson, the most famous entertainer the world has ever known, also one of its most misunderstood. From a childhood filled with discipline and pain, to breaking global records no artist has come close to, this is the story of Michael Jackson, the king of pop, a man whose light both dazzled the world and was nearly extinguished by its shadows. Born in 1958 in a working-class neighborhood of Gary, Indiana, Michael was the 8th of 10 Jackson children. At just 5 years old, he joined his brothers in a group called the Jackson 5. Soon, they would become a phenomenon. By the time he was 6, Michael's voice, smooth, soulful, and heartbreakingly mature, and center. In 1969, Motown Records signed them, and just like that, little Michael was no longer a child. He was a star, but fame, even in childhood, came with a price. Behind closed doors, the rehearsals were grueling. Michael would later speak of his father Joe, who sat in a chair with a belt, ready to strike for any mistake. He was told he had a fat nose, that he wasn't good enough. The world saw a star, but Michael grew up seeing flaws and feeling fear. Yet, even under pressure, his talent couldn't be contained. In 1979, Michael broke free with Off the Wall, but it was 1982's Thriller that changed everything.
It's only a movie.
It's not funny.
You were scared, weren't you?
Michael Jackson.
With 7 top 10 singles, over 70 million copies sold, and a zombie dance that became iconic, Thriller didn't just top charts, it redefined what an album could be. But with every moonwalk, every Grammy, the spotlight grew hotter, and so did the pressure. What was your favorite Michael Jackson song? Share with us in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. By the late 80s, Michael was a megastar, but the world began to notice his changing appearance. Rumors swirled. Was it surgery, a skin disease, self-hatred?
Do you want to thanks Michael for a wicked week? You've been amazing, Michael! I love you!
He explained he had vitiligo, but few listened. The media wanted a freak show, not the truth. Every step he took was scrutinized. His Neverland estate questioned. His love of childhood innocence misunderstood. In 1993, the first allegations of child molestation hit. The world gasped. Fans were torn. He denied everything, and the case was settled out of court.
I shall not in this statement respond to all of the false allegations being made against me, since my lawyers have advised me that this is not the proper forum in which to do that.
More allegations followed in 2003. This time, it went to trial. In 2005, after a long, painful public battle, he was found not guilty on all charges. But the damage had been done. His spirit was never quite the same. In 2009, as he prepared for a massive comeback tour titled This Is It, tragedy struck.
I'm David Schuster in New York. We follow the breaking news involving pop star Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, the king of pop, who's 50 years old. Let's go to Deborah Farrick. She's working the story.
On June 25, 2009, Michael Jackson died from a drug overdose administered by his personal physician. The world mourned. Streets flooded with fans. Candlelight vigils circled the globe. He was gone, but his music wasn't. Michael Jackson didn't just entertain, he changed music videos forever, introduced cinematic storytelling to pop, and broke racial barriers.
There's a place in your heart, and I know.
His influence echoes in the moonwalks of performers today, in fashion, choreography, and in the beats of pop, R&B, and hip-hop. Yes, his life was messy, complicated, even tragic, but Michael Jackson was more than controversy. He was a visionary, a pioneer, a perfectionist, and above all, an artist. He gave voice to the voiceless. He made the world dance. He asked us to look at the man in the mirror. Michael Jackson isn't just a part of music history. He is music history. If you felt the magic, the music, or the mystery of Michael Jackson, subscribe for more stories behind the icons who shaped our world.